Well, here we go, back again with another video. Yes, so today we do have a little bit of transfer news, transfer speculation, and also what was our thoughts on the Rangers game at the weekend, and much more to boot. So we'll start off with Rangers at the weekend. Yes, Sunderland did beat Rangers 1-0 in a 45-minute game of football due to lack of floodlights, as the floodlights wouldn't work, didn't have any backup generators, and it was a very poor stadium, to be honest, out there in Portugal. Only one stand out of the four ends of the pitch that held supporters, and of course there was no backup generators, and only 45 minutes of football was actually played. And this was the team that Alex Neil put out on Saturday. We had Patterson in goal, Hume at right back, left back was Serkin, 09 and Ballard, 09 back in defence because Bart wasn't 100% fit, so he was on the substitutes bench. And also Bailey Wright wasn't even in the squad full stop because he's had more time off to do with the Australian encounters. Evans, Dan Neil came in, Roberts, Pritchard, Embleton and Stewart, and to be fair, I thought Rangers started well for the first 5 minutes, and then to be honest, it was all Sunderland. I thought Sunderland really high-pressed Rangers' side at a submission. I thought we did really well. I thought we dominated the majority of the match, and I thought in the 45 minutes there was only one team going to score, and that was Sunderland. And we did with Luke Owen, 9 goals from a corner from Pritchard. I was expecting more of the same in the second half. Now, I don't know if this is a combination of Rangers players not being fit and Rangers not having out a fully strong side. You know, of Sunderland being a little bit further ahead than Rangers in the whole situation to do with fitness, or whether Sunderland was just better full stop and we high pressed better, we played better as a team, the confidence was there from last season, and we have it all the better, more sort of unit that do actually play well for each other. So that was the team. Now, should we start that team against Roma on Wednesday night? I think Alex Neil was alluding to the fact that maybe we should start the team. Now, does this mean that Hume is going to be used more this season as a right back, or will Hume only be used as a right back until other players become available? Now, players that played well, I thought Patterson in goal did well. He did have a couple of things to do. He come out and blocked one shot and he'd made a couple of saves. I thought Luke O'Neill was man of the match. You know, in defence, he was solid, out of position again, but he always seems to shine out of position and do really well. Put his body on the line all over the pitch. You know, the odd error every now and again, like most players did, because it was, you know, the first kind of real pre-season friendly. And then we had Ballard, who did exceptionally well in defence. Evans did great, did okay, you know, it's great, okay, did well as the captain. Neil was probably one of the players I thought was a little bit off the pace, probably needs a little bit more time. I thought he'll get better as the season goes on, as the pre-season goes on. Roberts looked really good for the first 20-30 minutes. Pritchard looked well. Embleton, Stewart and Embleton a bit quiet. But overall, I thought it was a decent 45 minutes of football. It wasn't the outcome we wanted. It was with 90 minutes. And Alex Neil, like I said, now he's going to be a little bit behind schedule. So we've got to play Roma on Wednesday. Now, Roma on Wednesday, I won't be doing a live stream because we're going to be at work, unfortunately, because it's 11 o'clock against Jose Mourinho's side. Now, I predicted we would beat Rangers. I said 2-1. It probably would have been 2-1 after 90 minutes. I'm going to predict Sunderland to beat Roma 2-1. There we go. Roma is probably going to be a lot stronger, especially if they play some of the big players that they have. But will they play those players against the side like Sunderland? Now, news to do with Sunderland players. We had Dajaku on the bench. Now, Dajaku, apparently, one of my sources says that he's improved tons for the experience of last season. He looks more settled and he looks more comfortable on the ball, so we might see a much improved and better looking Dajaku this season compared to last season, which is always the case when players come. Not always the case, sometimes is the case when players come from abroad and they come to England. Might take a season to settle in. Now, apparently he's learned with a little bit of knowledge in it with Alex Neil, and he's improved loads and looks really good in training, so that's a plus. Now, the match after that, we play Dundee United next Saturday. I will be doing a live stream for that. And if I do get me new kit, I bought a new Sunderland top. and I will be doing a little review on the Sunderland top, but I've also got one for Wincy, and I'll be popping over there, handing over Wincy's Sunderland top, and hopefully he will model the top for me. He will model the top, and we'll have a little look at it as Wincy does a little turn around in that top, and we'll see what it looks like on the old Wincemeister. Hopefully I'll be able to persuade him to model that top for me. So now we're going on to transfer speculation and transfer news. Now, out there on social media, it's out there saying that Sunderland are interested in signing Troy Parrott from Tottenham on loan as a backup striker to Ross Stewart, because at this moment in time, Broadhead has gone out on his pre-season friendly outings with Everton. Now, an update has emerged on Sunderland and their pursuit of their further reinforcements in the summer transfer window. According to the Sun World, now if that's worth recording to do with, the Black Cats are one of 3 championship teams interested in the deal of Troy Parrott for the 2022-23 campaign. Now, Troy Parrott is 20 years of age. He's an Irish international, Republic of Ireland international. He's played 41 times last season for MK Dons, scoring 8 goals. Now, MK Dons, very similar kind of team to Sunderland, like to play football. That would suit Troy Parrott. He's played 15 times already for the Republic of Ireland and scored 4 goals. So like I said, a 6'1" international striker. It is stated Spurs are willing to send him out on loan again, as he is unlikely to get regular game time in Conte's team, with the likes of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, Richarlison, and also Kulusevski are ahead of him. Now, is he the new 2.0, Nathan Broadhead 2.0? By securing a deal to sign Parrott on a temporary basis, Neil can land the club and their next Nathan Broadhead by snapping up this talented Premier League youngster. He's younger than Broadhead and hopefully not injury prone. The Welsh striker spent last season at the Stadium Light and excelled, scoring 10 goals, did really well, but he failed to produce an assist in his 22 outings for the League One side. Now, I'm not really bothered about assists, to be honest. As long as he can score the goals, I'll be over the moon. But he's gone back to Everton, and he's left a bit of a hole in the Sunderland squad. Sunderland can now fill it in by signing Parrott on loan from Tottenham, as he has also caught the eye in the 3rd tier last term. In 36 league starts, he scored 9 goals and provided 6 assists for his teammates. The 7k per week gem, who has been described as incredible by compatriot and former MK Dons teammate Connor Coventry, can score and create goals, and that is exciting. That would be an exciting signing for Sunderland. It really would. He can find the back of the net like Broadhead, but he can also set up his teammates evidence with his assists, and as a result he's provided huge threat to the top end of the pitch. At age of 20, Parrott also has room to grow and improve and can be a player for Neil and able to develop under Neil, and over the course of the season he can hone on his skills and gain more championship experience on Weir's side. So let's hope that is true and we can get Troy Parrott at the Stadium Light. Now, would you be excited to have Troy Parrott at Sunderland? We've already made a deal with, it says on Sky Sports that Spurs have sold Clark to Sunderland for 10 million. So we do have that bond, so hopefully Troy Parrott will be coming soon. But other contract news at Sunderland AFC is pleased to announce Caden Kelly has signed his first professional contract at the club. The 18-year-old midfield man, who has recently operated in a number of forward roles, having made the step up from the under-23s on a regular occasions last season, signs a 2-year deal until 2024. Well done, Caden Kelly. Born in the Republic of Ireland, along with Troy Parrott, he has raised in Manchester. Kelly arrived as a scholar on Weir's side, having previously represented Manchester City. He went on to 19 appearances in the Premier League 2 last season for the under-23s, as well as 12 in the under-18s, scoring a total of 5 league goals. He made his first team debut for the club aged just 17 in October in that under 21 game against Manchester United. So well done, Caden Kelly. And what's your thoughts on Troy Parrott? I've tried to reach out to my source to find out whether this Troy Parrott has a bit more meat on the bone than some of these sort of rumours usually have. But at this moment in time, I haven't been able to get in contact. But hopefully Troy Parrott will be coming to Sunderland. That will be fantastic. But I don't think there's anything else in the pipeline at this moment in time. There's one or two sniffs, one or two nibbles, but nothing with substance because we're away in Portugal. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Not far away now from 14,400 subscribers. I think that's what it is. I'll have a look now. A quick sneaky peek and we'll see what it is. I think it's there, 14,383. That's the count. So please, if you're interested, if you've watched the video, you managed to sort of, stick with us through this long, arduous 10 minutes of listening to me chat, be much appreciated. Please subscribe. Also, give us a thumbs up because that helps with the algorithms and all that malarkey. Take care. God bless. And don't forget to make your God go with you. And I will be doing some kind of match review on the Roma game. I'll try and watch it after I've finished work. We'll see you later. Until then, take care.